At the end of every unit that I teach, I always have my students complete a comprehensive reflection on how the unit went for them. I think it's really important to do this, especially in blended classes or other classes that use innovative instructional methodologies, because I think it helps them to conceptualize the learning process and consider what types of learning experiences work best for them. In my class, the bulk of what I would consider to be blended learning comes from my use of pre-recorded instructional videos that I make and then I post on Google Classroom rather than delivering live lectures. And I do this because it disassociates the content in each lesson from a particular day. It allows students to work at their own pace, and this is quite new to most of my students. I like to ask them how they think they did. And the vast majority of them tell me they wish they had done a better job managing their time and staying up to date or on pace with their lessons, and they resolve to do better on the next unit. I think this reflective mindset allows them to contemplate the routine itself, and therefore to really conceptualize and understand exactly what they need to do to improve next time. I also have them complete peer critiques for a similar reason. I teach music, and my students make songs using digital tools, and when they listen to each other's finished songs, they really hone their sense of what they think is good. They hear specific musical elements that they like or that they don't like, and having to articulate what they hear makes those elements concrete for them so they can apply those concrete understandings in their own upcoming projects. I also ask them how they feel about the blended aspect of the class. Specifically, I ask them whether they were able to learn from the videos, and generally they say yes, but some of them say they could have done a better job staying focused or completing their guided notes, and they aspire to do so in the next unit. Again, as they think back on the actions that they could have taken and maybe wish they had taken, they develop a clearer picture in their minds of what they're going to do next time. I think it's really important on these reflection activities to ask students questions to which they can give honest and authentic answers. It has to be obvious to them how and why the reflection will serve them in the future, or it just feels like you're making them do busy work that you've tacked on at the end of the unit. But that being said, if you can help the students to see how your class is structured and how they interacted with that structure and how it affected them, they can develop a better understanding of what's expected of them, and they can really learn and grow. It takes time, and sometimes it takes months or even entire school years. But my students do in fact do better in my class after a few of these reflections as they begin to take their own advice and develop better work habits.